12th class, already we have done the difference between law of demand and elasticity of demand. Now we shall do first type of elasticity of the demand. This is price elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand refers to the ratio of proportionate change in quantity demanded of a commodity and of percentage or proportionate change in price. This is price elasticity of demand. And EP denotes here elasticity of demand. Now, classification of price elasticity of demand, we can divide into 5 categories. The first is unitary elastic demand. The second is highly elastic demand. Third is perfectly elastic demand. Fourth is inelastic demand. And fifth is perfectly inelastic demand. All these 5 headings we shall do in detail with the help of curve. Now first type we are doing unitary elastic demand. Unitary elastic demand refers to the percentage change in quantity demand of a commodity and percentage change in price is same. As all of you can see in the diagram. In this diagram we have seen that the initial price is OP and initial quantity is OQ. If price rises from OP to PP1, then quantity falls from OQ to QQ1. And the most important thing in this curve that the difference of PP1 and QQ1 is same. It means that if 10% price rises, 10% quantity demanded done by consumer will fall. Listen again carefully. If prices rises 10% from P to P1, let's suppose this is 10%, then quantity demanded falls also 10%. It means Q from Q to QQ1. This is also 10%. All of you know that there is an inverse relationship between price and quantity. That's why this is the reason. If 10% price increase, 10% demand will fall. This is unitary elastic demand. Proportionate change in quantity demand is equals to proportionate change in its price. This is unitary. That's why it has been written here EP equals to 1. Already I have told you EP denotes elasticity of demand. So this is equals to 1. 1 means unitary. Unitary elastic demand. Equal change. Right? Now we are doing the second. This is highly elastic demand. Highly elastic demand, it refers to the ratio. All of you can understand in a very simple way. It means change in quantity demand is exceeds then change in its price. Let's suppose if there is change in price 10%, change in quantity demand will be more than 10, maybe 15, maybe 20, more than percentage change in price. This is called highly elastic demand. Now with the help of this curve we can understand it easily. O x-axis it is showing quantity and O y-axis it is showing price. When price is OP, the demand is OQ. If price rises from OP to PP1, let's suppose 10%, then quantity demand will falls. This is from OQ2 to Q1. From OQ to QQ1. And you can see here, this is the change. Change in quantity demand is exceeds then change in its price. This is called highly elastic demand. In the luxury goods, we can observe this. And unitary elastic demand, we can see in comfortable types of goods. This is in comfortable types goods and highly elastic in luxurious types of goods. Now we come on the third point, third topic. This is perfectly elastic demand. Now perfectly elastic demand, mostly we can see in the case of fashionable goods, seasonable goods, and all of you can see in your practical life there is no effect of change in price in this type of goods, fashionable or seasonable. Whatever is the price, P or P1, there will be no effect on the demand. All of you can see that demand curve is horizontal. In a horizontal way you can see it means that whatever is the price P or P1, but quantity demanded done by consumer, it will be in the same way. This is the meaning of horizontal. And you can see it completely elastic demand also, infinity. It is showing infinity. It means there will be no change in the demand done by consumers because these are fashionable and seasonable goods. In the case of this we can say this is perfectly elastic demand. I think this is clear. Infinity, it means no change of price in the demand done by consumers. Then the fourth one we are doing inelastic demand. Inelastic demand is the opposite of highly elastic demand, as already we have done in the second, highly elastic demand. Now it is the opposite of highly elastic demand, and here we can say that change in quantity demand is less than change in price. It means change in price will be more and change in quantity demand will be less, because these are essential goods, related to essential goods. For in price, if 10% increase in quantity demand will be 8%. All of you can see in the curve, O x-axis it is showing quantity and O y-axis it is showing price. The initial price is OP and initial quantity is OQ. If price falls from OP to PP1, suppose this is 10%, then quantity demand is increasing only 8%. All of you know that there is an inverse relationship. Not equals, not more, but less change in demand. This is inelastic because these are essential goods. Now you can see here EP is less than 1. This is a symbol. EP is less than 1, and in highly elastic demand we have done EP is greater than 1. So this is the opposite of second one, which we have done highly elastic demand. Now fifth one is perfectly elastic demand. Perfectly elastic demand we can see in the case of most essential goods. Most essential goods, and it is the opposite of third one. This is perfectly elastic, and fifth one is perfectly inelastic demand. All of you have seen that this is horizontal and this is vertical. Vertical, all of you can see that most essential. That's why whatever is the price, OP or P1, but change in quantity demand is same. What is the meaning of 0 here? 0 is showing that change in demand is 0. This is the meaning of 0. Change in demand is 0. It means demand is same. As you can see in the case of gas cylinder, whatever is the price, maybe 500, maybe 700, but the demand will be same. This is called perfectly inelastic demand, opposite of perfectly elastic demand. I think all the 5 types of elasticity of demand, price elasticity of demand is clear. Okay, thank you.